Good morning, viewers. I was doing a little thinking about 12 to 13. I wanted to put a little more detail into it. If you hear that, that's my cat Cole. Best cat in all the world. Love him. So, at this point, I had 2 felonies. I was 12 going on 13. And the next day after we had robbed that house, me and Milan decided we didn't want to go to school. We cut school. Actually went to the tracks by my house, to the hill. And he showed me the liquor he had taken the night before. A big old stash of it. So me and him are sitting up on the tracks. He actually was drinking some Kahlua. We didn't know. We were young. I wasn't going to drink anything, man. Nasty liquor. And all of a sudden, as me and him are just chilling, talking, I hear this noise behind me. I turn around and there's a gun pointed at my head. And he says, "This is the police. Freeze." And me and Milan ran. We ran down that hill so fast, jumped into the alley, ran down to his gangway, and we hid. And you could hear the cops' cars driving past both directions. We're in the gangway. We're afraid we're gonna get caught. There were 2 choices, I thought. We run, or we climb this tree and go on your roof. And he wasn't up for climbing a tree, so we ran. We made it about a half a block. Cops were dead right behind us as soon as we ran out of the gangway. They chased us into what was called Dirt Alley. We were running up the tracks to get away, and the cop yelled, "Freeze or I'll shoot." And we stopped. So we're caught, arrested. This time we're arrested for cutting school, minor drinking. Oh man, my mom got there that day and was like, no way. Given I had 2 felonies and was just caught skipping school, and according to them, minor drinking, because of course they said I was drinking. The best idea was to have me institutionalized. So off to the crazy home I went. My mom had good insurance. I went to a high-class place, man. It was awesome. 30 days. So I went in, stayed there 30 days. While I was in there, I met a girl named Katie. This girl, she was definitely different from any other girl I had met at this point. Flirtatious, I would say. Now, back then I didn't know what that was, but I liked her a lot. We switched phone numbers and talked about meeting each other when we'd both gotten out of the crazy house. I got released first. And then one day she got released. And the kind of funny thing about this is, I only heard of this place once in my life, but she lived in Flossmoor, Illinois. From Chicago, that's a good distance. As a matter of fact, Echo. How far is Chicago from Flossmoor, Illinois?
From Flossmoor, Chicago Heights is 4.1 miles away by car. Would you also like the weather for Chicago right now?
No. I don't know what's with that thing, but as a kid with no car, it took me 2.5 hours to get out to Flossmoor. 2 trains, bus. Oh, I remember I listened to the Lemonheads on a portable CD player all the way there. I got there, got off the train. I swear, I felt like I had walked out into the Twilight Zone. It was beautiful cobble streets, old buildings. It was beautiful. I thought it was like Mayberry. Katie met me at the train station. I got off. I asked her, so what do you want to do? She said, well, let's go hang out at the library. I just laughed. It's like, hang out at the library? Okay, I mean, is that what you guys do in Flossmoor, Illinois? You hang out at the library, there ain't nothing else better to do? Okay, well, I didn't know that hang out at the library meant making out. So we went to the library, they had private rooms, we went in a room, and she just started making out with me in ways that I had never made out with anybody before. It was cool. At the age of 12, I was amazed. So we made out for a couple hours. Then, it got a little late. She asked me if I wanted to come back to her house. I was like, Dad, awesome. So we go back to her house. She lived in a mansion, man. There was a Porsche in the driveway. I was like, Jesus Christ, she's a rich girl. So we go in, go downstairs, and they had a 40-inch tube TV. Now, let me tell you, in 1992, 1993, that era, a 40-inch tube TV was pretty amazing. So I was just astonished by the size of this TV. We were watching football. I didn't even care. I hate sports. But we were there again for her to make out with me. So we're making out on the couch, and I mean, we ended up like laying on each other, and it was definitely different for me. Mom and Dad kind of have an idea. Adam, it's time for you to go. Not that we got caught or anything like that. And then I decided to take off. So I leave. Train station only about a block away. I walk a block to the train. I think you had to pay like 50 cents to get inside this stall. Little turnstile. And I went in, turned the heat lights on. I'm sitting waiting for my train. I noticed this dude coming up the stairs, and he looks shifty. And he jumped over that turnstile. And that kind of got me, and he walks into the same area I'm sitting in and opens this glass door and says to me, Adam? I said, yeah. And he goes, you're fucking dead for what you did to Katie. And I said, what the hell are you talking? He comes in, lifts up his shirt, shows me the pistol, and says, you raped Katie, and now you're gonna die. Raped Katie? I'm like, are you kidding me? Dude, I don't tell this to just anybody, but I'm still a virgin. I don't even know what that is. He believes I'm lying. He's like, shut up. And I said, I'll tell you what, let me call her. See what she says to me. And this guy's like, okay, here's a quarter. A quarter back then is what it costs to make a phone call. We actually went downstairs. I made a phone call, called Katie. I told her, what the fuck is going on? Some guy just came here, told me he was gonna kill me because I raped you. And she was like, what? That's crazy. I never said nothing like that. You didn't rape me. This guy was listening. We had the phone like that. His ear was here, and he grabbed the phone from me. He was like, you stupid fucking bitch. Hung up the phone, apologized to me. Car pulled up. He jumped in the car. They left. My train was showing up. I ran up those fucking stairs as fast as I could. I got on that train, and for the next 2 hours, I didn't know what the hell happened. I was freaked the hell out. I got home. Called Katie. Her mom picked up. And her mom said, Adam, I don't want you to see my daughter anymore. I don't want you to call this house. And I said, what happened? Apparently those guys drove down the street, went to her house, kicked in the door, beat the hell out of her mother, and her father. Her father was in the hospital. Katie was hurt very bad, and her mother said goodbye. And that was it. Never talked to Katie again in my life. Oh. 12 to 13. Oh, it gets even better after that. So now that's Katie Schreiber's story. Well, that's what led to Cheryl. And then led to Veronica, which led to Chris. We'll get there, I swear. My life is long. Hopefully it gets longer. We shall see, I guess. So, that's the institutionalized Katie story. I'll give you an idea of what happened when I got out next time. You guys have a great day. I wish you the best. Until next time. Later.